podcast. Today we'll be covering Bitcoin technical analysis. I'll be going through the basics and we'll be looking for an entry where we're going short or long. I just want to basically say why I'm doing trading. It's because it's a way that I've escaped from my 9 to 5 job. I have no responsibility on relying on other people. I'm solely responsible for my own outcome. So free trading Bitcoin, free trading completely. It's all psychological, and we want to basically eliminate the emotions. So we'll be simplifying it. We'll be finding a method that we can work on consistently, and through this channel, we'll be learning all about self-growth, development, and growth. And one of the ways that I've developed and financially and bettered myself is through learning my mistakes and finding out I'm a carpenter by trade, and I've always worked hard for my money, and I didn't think it would be easy to just make money online just like that, but it can be done, guys, and I'm an example of that, and I'd like to pass the knowledge on. So let's get started today anyway with Bitcoin. So this is my chart of Bitcoin, zooming out to a daily. This is what it's looking like. You can clearly see it's in an uptrend. Higher highs, higher lows. We're trending up. Worst case scenario for Bitcoin. Let's have a look. The trending market. Look at that. That's the trend of the market. We also have higher highs. Trending the market. See how it's respected these lines, guys. It's come down. Retested, broke through, bounce, broke out. Is a retest of this line possible? Definitely. Is it still trending up though? Definitely. So that's what we can see already. You can see that my candlesticks are blue and black and my background is grey. I do this solely because it's easier on my eyes. And if you see green or red candles, it tends to be quite emotional. You go green's up, bullish, red's down, bearish. I try to eliminate the emotion. So I've gone some neutral colours, blue and black, and I've gone the grey background for my eyes. You can change that through going to settings, background solid, go to grey. I've also gone the crosshair, which is the black lines. It's like that. I can also make my crosshair dotted if I wanted to, but I just find it easier to go solid. So you can sort of see, resistance, like right there. I can see it's bouncing off that line there. You can see where the resistance is, you can see where the support is. It sort of gives you a clear, like you can just play around with it a bit, I feel. So that's what I do with the crosshairs. For candles, the candles would be under symbols, and I've gone body blue, borders blue, the rest black. So that's my chart setup. I do have some rules before I buy. One of the rules is the moving average. I'd be looking for the moving average, so I'd go to my indicators, and I would, by the way guys, this is TradingView I'm using. It's the best platform for trading. I have no affiliate link, but this is what I use, and I'd recommend TradingView to anyone. So yep. So Bollinger Bands is my indicator I'll be getting up. You can already see the Bollinger Bands has some weird colours. Go to Bollinger Bands, click settings, I go basis, I go black. For my line, Yeah. So one of my indicators I like to look for if it's bullish is the trend up, which we can clearly see it is. Is it outside the Bollinger Bands? Bollinger Bands are always a good time to see when the market is getting ready for a pullback. Bollinger Band, Bollinger Band, Bollinger Band, Bollinger Band, Bollinger Band. Pushing the Bollinger Band here in a bull market, it's pushed it up. It doesn't want to stay outside them Bollinger Bands, guys. It always wants to retrace. So that's my first thing. Is it outside the Bollinger Bands? No, it's not. Is the market bullish? Yes, it's trending up. Is it above the moving average? This is the moving average. In a bullish market, it'll be above the moving average. Bearish, it'll be below the moving average. Bullish, above. Bearish, below. We're clearly above, guys, which is bullish. Alright. Next thing we're going to get up is the indicator I'll be looking at is the RSI. Same thing, guys. I just like to make it black. It's easier on the eyes, easy to see. Don't want that, not really. Short. Let's make it solid. So, might actually make that 25. I'll go 80 for that. So, these are your, that was the other thing. And I'll change the color to black. So, see how it's above here? That's oversold. That means the market wants to pull back. So it's gone like that. It's just gone sideways there because the market's in uptrend. Above here, wants to pull back. It's dipped, come down. It's tested the moving average, and we're floating above the moving average now. Okay, a test the moving average is always good, guys. It comes back, there it's broken below, but it's bounced up, test, up, test, up, test. Will we keep going up? It is likely, but with Bitcoin, you never know. Let's get rid of these for now. So the RSI has come down, which is good. We can clearly see the RSI is in an uptrend as well. If you mark this line, we are putting in, if you can look at that, guys, it's high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. Looks like we are forming another high, low here. So it's trending up the RSI, which is also bullish. Alright. So the next thing that I would like to get up is the volume. It's always just good to have the volume up there. See, like high breakout candles. There's a volume in the market, it's a selling. If there's usually a decline in volume like that, we usually get a breakout as well, which is bullish. It's a good sign to see that. So I'll get rid of that for now. The last indicator I want to get up is on balance volume. which is an early sign of a breakout. So I'm actually going to go look at the 4 hour for my. So I just want to get short trades in here. I don't want to go too long. You can clearly see on the 4 hour that we have actually formed a lower low there. That is a lower low, which is trending down. We are holding resistance there. The Bollinger Band's tightening up. You notice how they tighten up there before a move, tightening up now before a move. So tightening up there before a move, tightening up there before a big move. They tighten up when it's going to get volatile and they're going to see a big move. So OBV, with the OBV, when you see a breakout, let's try to find. You can also go to favorites, guys. Like for right now, I'm going to go to ray. You can favorite it. So now, if I wanted to use that horizontal ray, it's in my favorites right here. Right there. So I can see. Like that. So I know if we break above this line, we're going to go up in price. And it's an early confirmation of that. You can also see that it's made that break here. That's actually a breakdown. It's a breakdown structure. So let's see what that is. So we've broken down there, which to me is an early sign that we're going down. I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if we start to pull back now. Because, so let's identify this trend on the lower time frame. So you can see on the higher time frame, it was up in the trend. On the lower time frame, we are going I'm really surprised to see something like this. Maybe to something like that. Would have to pick. So that's when the next thing I'd be picking. Where's my next OB? What's an OB? On balance volume. So we can clearly see we have an OB down here, which could be a high potential that we come down here, potentially. I pick a different color for my OBs in each time frame. So that's the 4 hour OB right there, the candle before that big one. Gap either side of it, candle before. So that's my OB. We've gone up, tested the OB, going up, 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 up. We're going to retest this OB. And I'd say once we test this OB, we can decide whether we start trending up or do we put in another high-low, breakthrough, retest, down again. I'm going to say probably not because we're in an uptrend, but that is a potential for sure. There is also an OB right here, which is another point of interest in the market. So when I look at that OB, that makes me think it's going to go like this, it's going to go like this, and then it's going to go like that. That's what I'm saying at the moment. There's also an OB right here. So that's sort of a prediction I'm looking at the moment. So be interesting to see how it reacts at this trend line here on the OB. Be interesting to see how it reacts to that trend line. If it reacts at this trend line and bounces, we could come back up. If it doesn't bounce off this trend line, we could see lower lows coming to here. So that would be interesting. This is definitely a point of interest. So that's what I'm looking at Bitcoin today. We'll be covering another coin tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. If I was going to do a buy order for Bitcoin, I could set a buy at an OB for a bounce at 93,830. So I could go buy. It's just paper trading account, guys. Just playing around with it. So if I go buy. Go 93,830. Go sell before the low. I'd actually zoom into 1 hour and I'd find an OB. Let's go. So there's an OB up here. So that's probably possible to come back in here. Give another color for that one on the 1 hour. So, up to 4 hour. 3830, and then we go sell 96,730. Stop loss. 92,800. So we set that up there. Don't know how much I just put on. I put 1% of balance. Let's go 20% of balance. There we go. That's the trade I'm looking at, and then I could play the dump from there. So that's what I'm looking at. The Bitcoin in the short term, that's going out to sort of the 10th of December. So let's see how that plays out. Alright guys, if you like the content, like and subscribe, and I'll be getting out the next technical analysis on the next coin, so stay tuned. Thanks. See ya.